Hello and welcome back, my friends. Welcome on back to the channel. Thank you as always for being here. Man, it's been a long time since we've listened to Kansas, so let us travel. Let's put on our backpacks and let's listen to some more Kansas. We're going to listen to this track, Icarus, Borne on Wings of Steel, off of the album Mask, which I've actually never heard of this album. Not that I've heard of like everything or anything like that, but I can't say I've ever seen this album recommended to me, at least from Kansas. I've seen a lot of other albums, but not this one. So we're going to listen to this track, Icarus, Borne on Wings of Steel. This is their third studio album, released 1975. This has been suggested to me by many people. New Britain Station, Greg Davis, Jim Ralston, Willhouse, Justine April, Rocka Classica, Amon. All of you, thank you so much for the recommendation. I appreciate it, as always, because your recommendations generally, not 100%, but generally, do pretty much set the course and navigation for this channel. So, we've listened to Left Overture a long time ago, and yeah, a few other songs here and there, but I think it's now time to listen to a little bit more. I'm interested in listening to a little bit more, and so that's all there is to it. That's it. Let's go ahead and get into the music. We'll talk about it after, and a little bit during, probably. Let's go. Nice synth violin combination already. That sounds great. What a solid intro. Get out of here.
Soaring on the wings of dawn. Here I'll live and die with my wings in the sky, and I won't come down no more.
That's alright.
Higher than the birds I'm flying.
Love the organ set just in the back.
Skies of ice and fire. Born on
There's no hope on the bass.
I have so much to feel, and I won't come down no more. Sail on, sail on. I will rise each day to meet the dawn. So high.
Wow, what a great chorus that is.
I climb the mountains of the sky. Without my wings, you know I'd surely die. I found my
Hear
freedom.
that quick bass riff? David killed me right there. Absolutely.
I climb the mountains of the sky.
It's good to be back. Not even 3 minutes into this track has it all. Just everything that you want and you need from it. Little speed up, never heard nobody. I like how they set pace, and he said, I got this. guitar chopping, organ chopping. Can we get some more organ? Oh no. Oh no. Slow it down. Slow cook that
Floating on the clouds of amber, searching for the rainbow's end.
meat. Awesome.
Earth so far below me, I'm here alone, and I won't come down no more. Sail on,
That's the best part right
sail
there.
on. I will rise each day to meet the dawn. So high, so high. I climb the mountains of the sky. Without my wings, you know I'd surely die. I found my freedom flying high. I climb the mountains of the sky.
Little ending jam to round this out. It's like a runaway train at this point. Oh, it's fading out. Oh man. I did not realize the song was fading out. Listen, it's better to have experienced something and miss it than to have never experienced it all and wish that you wanted it. Because I was expecting this, I wasn't even paying attention. I was expecting the song to keep on going for a while because we could have kept on going. Yeah. You know, some songs go on too long and you're like, I got somewhere to be, you know? No, this one I have all the time in the world. It's great to be back. It's great to be listening to Kansas again. And what a stellar track. All of you that recommended that I listen to this, you got good taste. I don't know if anyone's ever told you, but you got good taste. So, first of all, it's my first time listening to this, so bear with me on this because there's a lot of changes in here. There's a lot of dynamics in here, so I'm not going to be able to catch everything. But what I can tell you off of a first listen is that while I may not be able to recall first thing off the top of my head everything that happened, I can tell you I liked it all. And I can tell you that this was my flavor. This was I just want to say that chorus is so empowering. The lines where he says, "Sail on, ba 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 ba, sail on, ba 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 ba, da da ba da 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 da." Like, it's anthemic. It comes in at the perfect place because I can't tell you what minute the first time that came in, but I can tell you that there was a lot of music that was happening before we even got to that. But by the time we get to that chorus, it feels so earned. It's a momentous moment. It puts pause on a lot of the momentum that was happening before, and yet it begins a new chorus. From the first time that happens, the music is moved into a different direction, a great direction. Just it moves somewhere else. And I think that is fantastic, the way that this track was built up. Obviously, the violin playing, is it Steinhardt, right? Steinhardt, yeah. Violin playing is incredible. I like when the band sped up, and then Steinhardt said, "I got this, don't worry about that." They just switched tempo, went to breakneck speed, went down the mountain. Oh, exciting. Hope on the bass, I think, was slightly underrated. I can't even say underrated. What do I know? But I'm just saying, just wonderful bass playing in there. Drumming, oh, felt good. Can I tell you, in the very beginning of the track, I may be stretching this a little bit, and maybe stretching this a little bit thin, but it almost sounded like it could have been like a Gentle Giant song. Like, it wasn't as Gentle Giant when they go like deep Renaissance or whatever, or deep Baroque or whatever, it's like medieval rock. But there was a certain flavor there. There was a little something in there that I felt like it could have been something from them. That was wonderful to listen to. The organ was incredible, subtle at certain moments. Then you have that time when the music stops, gives way to organ, plays, stops, gives way to guitar, plays, stops, give way to like that's just a really fun kind of dynamic in the music there. The lyrics, it's obviously about Icarus. Early in the morning sunlight, soaring on the wings of dawn. Here I'll live and die with my wings in the sky, and I won't come down no more. Hate to tell you how this story ends, buddy. Higher than the birds I'm flying, crimson skies of ice and fire, borne on wings of steel. I have so much to feel, and I won't come down no more. Sail on, I will rise each day to meet the dawn. So high, I've climbed the mountains of the sky. Without my wings, I'd surely have died. I found my freedom, flying high, I've climbed the mountains. Well, the lyrics pretty much repeat from there, and I think that kind of shows the hubris of a character like Icarus. So much pride, not listening to their father, whose name... Ooh, what was the name of Icarus' father? Oh, it starts with a P. I know it. It starts with a P. I'm not going to look it up. Not heeding his father's words, his warning, flying too high, too close to the sun, says, I'll never come down. Well, spoilers. So I think that is, it's one of those stories that I think it's going to be eternal. It's one that can pretty much always be related to in one way or another. And I think that the way the band not only wrote the lyrics down, but of course incorporated that into the music was very well delivered, extremely well crafted, and I appreciate you guys for sharing that with me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Like I said, there's so many hundreds and thousands of other places you could have been, but for this moment that you're watching this and you're hearing my words and you're reading my lips, like you're here with me. So thank you for being here. I just appreciate that. Of course, before you leave, if you don't mind just pressing the like button, it helps me out a great deal. You can also follow me over on Twitter. If you enjoy what I do and you want to support what I do, blah, 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 you can do that for as little as $2 a month over on Patreon. Link is down there somewhere. But you don't have to. Just press that like button before you head out. And otherwise, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Come back tomorrow, and I hope to see you all then, guys. Bye.